On a solitary island adorned with magical flowers, dwelled a peculiar creature called the Wind Whisperer. They were the island's spirits, endowed with the ability to listen to and interpret the language of the wind. The youngest Wind Whisperer was named Ellie, with her flowing silver-white hair and eyes that could see the wind. One day, Ellie discovered a message in a bottle along the shore. It contained a distress call from a distant kingdom. The kingdom had been enchanted by a wicked silent spell, robbing it of all sounds, even the whispers of the wind. Determined to help, Ellie set out to find a way to break the silent spell. Ellie gathered the island's rarest flowers known as the Wind Listeners, which could absorb her powers and generate healing melodies. She sailed across treacherous seas in a small canoe, facing storms, giant waves, and moments of being lost. Yet, she never gave up. Finally, Ellie arrived at the Silent Kingdom. She began playing the Wind Listeners, their gentle melodies spreading through the air. With each note that soared, bits of sound started to return, the whispers of the wind, the singing of flowing water, and the laughter of the people. The entire kingdom once again bathed in the soothing and delightful sounds. Ellie's journey was never lonely, for the wind was her faithful companion. It guided her through storms and towering waves. However, the greatest challenge was helping the Silent Kingdom regain its ability to hear. Ellie knew that the power of the Wind Listeners alone was not enough. She needed to locate the source of the silent spell. In the heart of the kingdom stood an ancient castle where the rumored spellcaster resided. It was said that she controlled the silent spell. Braving the forceful wind, Ellie approached the castle with courage. The castle doors were tightly shut, surrounded by eerie silence. Ellie used her Wind Whisperer abilities to call upon the wind, which stirred the melodies of the Wind Listeners. Gradually, the castle doors swung open in response. The spellcaster's figure was not as dreadful as the tales foretold. She appeared as a lonely old woman. Ellie learned that the silent spell was initially cast to protect the kingdom from wicked external forces. But as time passed, the spell grew out of control, even beyond the spellcaster's ability to undo. Ellie decided to try and heal the spellcaster's heart with the melodies of the Wind Listeners, emphasizing the importance of communication and sharing. As the melodies flowed, tears fell from the spellcaster's eyes for the first time, and the weight of the spell began to loosen. Together, Ellie and the spellcaster played, their music growing stronger, ultimately shattering the silent spell. Silence was instantly broken, and the kingdom was filled with a multitude of sounds. Cheers and jubilation filled the air, with children's laughter, animals' calls, and the gentle whisper of the wind. All the sounds intertwined, composing the most wonderful symphony. Grateful for Ellie's goodness and bravery, the spellcaster decided to use her remaining magic to aid in the kingdom's recovery. With her assistance, the kingdom not only regained its sounds but also flourished in prosperity and peace. And thus, Ellie's mission was fulfilled. She bid farewell to the friends she had made in the kingdom and the spellcaster. Accompanied by the wind, she returned to her solitary island. She recorded her adventurous tale, which spread to every corner of the world, inspiring young hearts yearning to change the world. After returning to the solitary island, Ellie documented her adventure's tale. Carried by the wind, it spread to every corner of the world, inspiring young hearts yearning to change the world, much like her. Ellie's name and her story became a symbol of courage and kindness, forever etched in people's hearts.